What is the reason for the prohibitions of Yichud?
When it comes to Isser Yichud, there are three reasons that are brought down by the Paskim. Why is Yichud Asr? Why is there a problem for Yichud? In general, Yichud is whenever a man and a woman that are not married are together in a closed place. It could be a closed room. It could be sometimes in a closed car in certain situations. It could be alone, even in a park. If people don't pass there, it could be called Isser Yichud. And we have a gzeira of Chazal about Yichud. And really, Yichud d'oraisa is when a woman that is married has Yichud with a different man. That's Isser d'oraisa. And we know that there's David HaMelech and his Beis Din, since the story of Amnon and Tamar, where Geyser Yichud even on a pnuya, even on a woman that's not married. Some say it's b'divrei Kabbalah, which could mean it's a derabanan. Sometimes they had a backup that was brought from Tanakh, but it's, as we said, if it's a married woman, it's for sure d'oraisa. If it's a not married woman, it's for sure a takana, as we said, of David HaMelech and his Beis Din, and maybe even more. What's the three reasons for Yichud? The Rambam brings down reason number one, that the reason for Yichud is to put boundaries. Between men and women. That is the main reason of the Rambam. It seems from the way the Rambam says it, that based on the reason of putting boundaries, that is an Isser D'Rabbanan, or as we said before, what's called Divrei Kabbalah, which is a drop more than a D'Rabbanan, but still not a D'Oraisa. Nevertheless, the Ramban, the Bahag, and some other Rishonim bring that Yichud is an Isser D'Oraisa, not just with a married woman, because every type of intimacy between a man and a woman is an Isser D'Oraisa of Lo Yisikro, of do not get close, don't come to a situation of intimacy and closeness. So based on that reason, Yichud, even Yichud with a pnuyo, could be an Isser D'Oraisa, could be a type of an Isser D'Oraisa of Lo Yisikro. When we speak about this type of an Isser, so there's two problems that could be based on this reason. Could be two problems. Problem number one is the actual, as we said, closeness between a man and a woman if they're not married. Second of all, they're being over on divrei chachamim. The fact that chachamim put a boundary, it says lo yisosor min hadavar asher yerucho yaminus. You should not be crossing, you should not be going against the words of chachamim, and that itself could also be a problem. The third reason is a reason called ne'emanus, trustworthy. In order to have a community, in order to have some kind of bind between people, you have to have a basic level of trust. For an example, somebody goes and eats by somebody else. He has that basic trust that that person keeps cautious. That's just a basic thing. He knows that sending his kids to somebody's house, there is a basic environment that qualifies a chassidische or a Yiddische environment. Nevertheless, we have some things that we know that people could lose their trust by them. One of them is these type of Yisurim, the idea of a lack of tznius. And when somebody is found, a man and a woman are found together in a place that causes Yichud, that itself breaks the trust between people, which could be a greater and a wider problem, not just the problem of Yichud, but the idea of people not having trust. Maskana, bottom line. There's three reasons for Yichud. One reason for Yichud, as we brought down for the Rambam, is setting boundaries. Second reason is the actual Yichud, that itself creates intimacy that is wrong if it's not between two married people. And the third reason is because of ne'emanus, trustworthy, that people should have between one and another. Yichud with a married woman, with somebody that's not her husband, is for sure d'oraisa. With a pnuyo is a takon of David HaMelech Beis Dinai, which, as we said, is a little bit more than an Isser D'Rabbanan.